Would you believe me if I told you that you could create an intro video for your online ESL profile right from your phone that included multiple shots, edits, background music, and text, all within about 10 minutes using only 2 apps? It's possible. Stick around and I'm going to show you how. Now before we jump into today's video, I do want to take a second and let you know that in an effort to make this whole process even a little easier for you, I have taken the content from today's video and condensed it down into a short 10-step ebook that's available by clicking the link in the description below. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Teacher Joel, and I would love it if before we get started you would click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm releasing new content on this channel. Now let's get right down to it. Bottom line, it's gotten competitive. I'm in the Facebook groups. I'm on Instagram. I see the posts and I know the concern. People are saying it's hard to get bookings right now. And if you're in that situation, I would encourage you to watch my previous video where I discuss some of the things I did to increase my bookings significantly over a couple of weeks. Today, I want to focus on one point that I made in that video, and that is your intro video on your profile. I want to show you how to create something from your phone in just a matter of minutes that really shows off you and your skills in a way that's both professional, attractive, and attention-grabbing. If you do this, you can make yourself memorable and desirable. And the best part, it's super easy. Now, everything I'm going to show you today can be done from an iPhone. You can do it using only 2 apps. You're going to want to download Canva and you're going to want to download iMovie. 2 apps onto your phone or iPad. Now, I'm not just going to walk you through the process. I'm going to let you see the process today. I wanted you to be able to see exactly what it is I'll be doing on my phone. Now, let's jump into step number 1. I'm going to make 2 videos. One is going to be of me talking and using certain props from my classroom. And then another video is just going to be movement through my classroom. And I'll show you how I splice those things together when we get to the editing portion. Now, I like to keep it simple. I don't do a whole lot of talking in my videos. I really just want them to see energy and excitement because I really think that's going to draw them in more than me talking and explaining. They can get my talking through my bio if that's really what they want. But what I want them to see is that I'm excited, and being in my classroom is an exciting thing. So the first thing I'm going to do is create the speaking portion of my video. And I'll do the intro and the ending in one take because, like I said, we're going to edit this on iMovie and it doesn't really matter. And then, after I get done doing the speaking portion, I'll use some props in my classroom just to demonstrate things I might do with them. And I won't be speaking during this portion because I'll have music playing over the top of that anyway. Alright, ready? Let's record. Hello! My name is Teacher Joel, and I am very excited to be your teacher on VIPKid. I'll see you in class. Alright, and that's all I need. So you can see I did a quick intro, a quick ending, and then I demonstrated how I would use some props. Now I move my classroom around depending on the camera angle that I'm using. So I'm going to reset my classroom real quick and then do a walkthrough video of my class. Alright, let's do it. Now the idea here is just to capture some motion of me moving through my classroom. I like this a little bit better than just a still picture because, again, it's creating a sense of movement and energy and excitement. So I'll just pan through the classroom back and forth, and then I'll cut out the shots that I want to use. And that's it. I feel pretty good about that. So now we're going to jump in here to the phone and I'm going to show you the next step. Okay, so let's jump into the phone here. As you can see, I've downloaded the two apps that I told you would need, iMovie and Canva. We're going to use iMovie after we've created all of our media, but we need to use Canva to finish making our end screen. So we're going to tap on Canva and it's going to load up. If you're not familiar, Canva just allows you to create a lot of different media and a lot of different designs. You can use these on social media like Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. We're going to scroll down under Create a Design and find Video. And we're going to tap that and it's going to open up a new project for us. We're going to hit this plus button at the bottom and scroll over until we find templates because we don't really want to start from scratch. We're going to push up hard so that we can see a lot of templates at once. And we're going to scroll down until we find one we like. I've already found one that I kind of like and it's about halfway down right here. So I'm going to tap on that. And then the first thing I'm going to do is change the color scheme because I'm not a big fan of this. I want it to be more on brand, I guess. So I'm going to tap this pink item in the corner, push down on the colors and select orange and change that to orange. And then I'm going to go back up to the actual slide. I'm going to push this item here and I'm going to make it orange as well. Now I don't want the yellow either, so I'm going to select white from the bottom, tap again on the actual slide, tap the opposite corner and white again. And now I like that a lot better. I'm going to get rid of this text box because I don't think I really need it. And here it says subscribe to channel. I don't want it to say that. I want it to say see you in class. And all caps is fine with me. And I'm going to go ahead and just leave one exclamation mark for ease of reading. And then I'm going to hit enter twice. And I'm going to tap in my VIPKid screen name. You could add the word teacher. I don't think I'm going to today. And then I'm going to drag this open so that it shows up in two lines. And I think I want that to be a little bit bigger too. So if you didn't see what I just did there, you tap the text box and right here it says 64. If you just tap that, you can drag until it's as big as you want it to be. I don't want it to be too big, but I like that look. Now, if you drag, you'll see once it's centered, you get these little lines to tell you, and boom, there's that crosshair telling me I'm dead center. So I want to get off of that. Now, I do like that, but it's not going to animate the way I have it now. What I need next is to hit this plus sign again, and I'm going to go over to stickers. And I've already decided that I want to use orange confetti. And all this is going to do is to create a little bit of motion in my slide. And I like the very first one that pops up down right here under the search bar. And I'm going to tap that. Now it's a little small, obviously, right? I'm actually going to push it almost off screen, click that corner, drag it real big, and then bring it back to the center so that it's nice and large and covers the entire slide. But I'm not a big fan of the fact that it's the same level of transparency as everything else. So I'm going to drag that back just a little bit so that it kind of looks like it's in the background. I'm going to go at about 25. All right, and I'm pretty satisfied with this. So this is going to be the last thing they see at the end of my video. So now I hit done, and I'm going to hit this upload button here. It takes just a second for it to prepare the design. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save it straight to my camera roll so that I can pull it into iMovie as a media file. I do not need a free trial today, so there's an X at the top right. They try to hide it from you. It's there if you want to use it. Now I'm going to push down, save video. And it is saved to my camera roll, and I am done. Now I can close Canva and get into iMovie. And you're going to tap Create Project. You are creating a movie, so go ahead and tap Movie. Now you're going to select the last 3 things that you recorded. You speaking, your classroom, your ending slide. Then you're going to click again, Create Movie. I'm going to scroll over here to the beginning and I'm going to start editing. And this is so much simpler than you're probably thinking. I'm going to push forward just by putting my finger on the screen until I see myself start talking. About right here. I'm going to tap. I'm going to push this button, split. That cuts the clip, and now I can delete all of this dead space. Tap it and push delete. And it is gone. Now it's going to start right where I start.
Hello, my name is Teacher Joe, and I am very excited to be your teacher on VIPKid.
And stop. Now I want to get that before my hands go down, so I'll drag it back to about right here. Tap, split. That's my opening clip. Now I know that, I'm not going to touch it again. Now I'm going to push forward until I start talking again, right about there. Tap, split, and here's all this dead time again, right? We don't need that. Tap, delete. This is me saying goodbye. And then I believe I start waving, and I want to get that wave in there. And then right there. Tap, split. Now I have my opening clip and my goodbye clip. Now I've got to cut up the middle here. I'm going to push through all this transition until I'm ready to give a star. And that starts about right here. Tap, split. And here's all the transition time again. Tap, delete. Now I'm giving a star. You get a star. And I'm going to stop while the star is still in the screen. Split. There's my star clip.
Now that's really the gist of how you do this whole thing. You tap, you split, you push forward, you tap, you split, you tap, and you delete. Now, I could let you watch me do this whole thing in real time, but I think for the sake of time, we'll speed this up a little bit.
Now we have all of our clips, and all we need to do is put them in order. So we have our first clip done, and we're going to take our goodbye clip, tap it, select it by holding down, pushing up, and dragging until we get to the place we want to drop it, right here. Because that's going to be the last thing before the slide. Then I'm going to take this clip of my classroom, because it's the biggest one. I'm going to tap it, select it, push up, and I'm going to drag this, and I'm going to put this in here at the beginning after I say hello and after I give the star. So now my first three clips are hello, you get a star, here's my class. Then I'm going to do another prop, I am happy. Then I'm going to grab another classroom clip, select, push up, move it over, and I'm going to put it right here. I am happy, classroom again, me and Dino talking, classroom again, and goodbye. Ending slide. Now, I like the hard cuts on all of these except for the last one, and I want to fade in that last one. So I'm going to tap right here, and I'm going to select dissolve. And I'm going to make that 1 second long. You can see right here, you can adjust. And let me show you what that does. That just means that these two clips are going to layer over each other just a hair, which I think is a nice touch for the ending. I do, again, like those quick cuts throughout the rest of the video. Now, we're pretty much done. We just need to add some background music. We click this plus button, push audio, soundtracks, and push down to playful. You can pretty much bet you're going to want something out of this particular playlist. I like back to normal. So I'm going to tap that, push the plus button, and it throws it in underneath all your clips. And the good thing is it will push that music down for you when it senses there's talking, and then bring it up when it doesn't sense there's talking. So it does all of that for you, which is really nice. So really, we're done. So we can watch this now and see what we think.
Hello, my name is Teacher Joe, and I am very excited to be your teacher on VIPKid. I'll see you in class.
And that's it. So we're going to tap done, and we are ready to share. And you can share right here from this box with the arrow out of it, and you can send this to wherever it is you want to send it. It'll give you a lot of options. If it were me, I'd probably be sending it to Dropbox or Drive. I think that's the easiest way to get it off your phone onto your computer, or you could try emailing it to yourself if you prefer that too. All right? So let's jump over here and close this out.
And there it is. And the cool thing is, it's just so simple. You can do this. You don't have to be any kind of tech genius. It's just a couple of apps on your phone, and you really only even need a couple of the functions on those apps. So if you're still unsure after just blowing through this video one time, let me just encourage you. Give this a try. You can do it. Go through the video again, stop and pause. Do the task, stop and pause, do the task. It's simple and you can definitely do it. I'm so excited to bring this video to the community because I know this is an area that a lot of people recognize the importance of but aren't comfortable with. So my goal here is to just help everybody kind of get on that level of comfort that they want to be and hopefully see an increase in bookings and an increase in flow. Now, I do want to take a second here and just be completely honest with you. I was blown away by the response on the last video I made. It made me so excited to bring something else to everyone that I thought might be helpful. And I would love it if you would just take a second and click that like button and let me know that you did enjoy this video and let YouTube know that more people need to see this video. And if you don't mind, share it with somebody who's having trouble right now with bookings and maybe needs a little bit of a profile revamp. Hopefully it can help them. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure that you do click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm releasing new content on my channel.
Just as a reminder, one more time before you go, the ebook version of this content is available by clicking the link in the description below, so be sure to grab yours now.
As always, my goal is to help you no matter where you are in your VIPKid journey. And until next time, goodbye!